Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We have the Season 6 patch notes. They just came out. I was going to do this tomorrow, but I'm too excited. I have people message me. Apparently, there's Hulk buffs. I'm ready. Let's go. Here we are. Obviously, we have it open so we can see everything. Let's get to it. Vanguard, Angela. We're making it slightly easier to knock Angela out of the fray. Reduce shield stance shield value from 350 to 300. Okay. I don't really think she needed a buff or a nerf, but I'll take it. I mean, it's not bad. It's decent. You're able to hit GM with my tips. Yo, good stuff. Let's go. Congrats. Glad to hear it. All right, let's see. Captain America. Reduce Vibranium Energy Saw cooldown from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. Yo, this is actually a huge buff. I'm so glad they're working on his damage. So this should be his... I use F for this. Vibranium Energy Saw. Yeah, this is his ability shield throw and not his primary fire shield throw. This is actually really nice. I feel like a lot of the times I feel like you can either choose to like throw it early and have a soft dive and you know you're not going to go for a kill, or you hold it and then go for a kill. So now you should be able to like throw it in, keep going, and get a kill at the end. That's actually like massive. That's a big buff. I'm so excited. Woo! What do you think about Deadpool? I'm scared. That's what I think about Deadpool. Okay. Doctor Strange. Alright. Increase the Maelstrom of Madness conversion ratio of dark magic to damage from 1.2. This we need to actually like look up. I think I understand it, but I want to make sure. So we have Maelstrom of Madness conversion ratio. Each point of dark magic deals 1 point. Okay, so that means if you have 100 charge, you'll do 130 instead of 120. Is that right? Which is probably enough for break points. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. Correct. Okay, nice. So Strange is back. That's good. That's good. Cloak of Levitation new effect. Recasting during use now interrupts the ability. Preserves current movement speed and allows for new movement input to change trajectory. Yo, that actually sounds sick. Meaning you can one-shot 250s and ult? Yeah. Sick. Good stuff. One-shot 250 does around 290 with Mantis buff. So 130, 260. So guaranteed kill on 250 targets. Most supports are now 275, so you would need a Mantis buff or a little bit of damage on him. But still, good. He needs it. That's good. I love it. So far, we're good. Also, his shift now, I want to see how this plays out because this sounds very similar. The wording sounds similar to, like, the type of change that they did to Thor's shift. You guys remember, it used to just go in a straight line. And now he can 180 and wiggle waggle everywhere. And it's awesome. So I feel like Strange is now going to have more movement tech. And this is going to have ripple effects all the way down through. So we're going to see it, how it works with his primary fire, with his melees, with his shields, with everything else on top of his ults and all this other stuff. So I'm excited. So far, we're 2 out of 3 for very good and 1 out of 3 for like meh. That's pretty good so far. On the rival scale, that's amazing. All right, next up, Emma Frost. The White Queen's energy gain gets a little more dazzling. Increased energy gain. Hero hits from 10... They're buffing Emma? Okay. Holy shit. All right, so I've already coached you guys a lot on Emma and like how important it is to get this charge up. Now it's going to be even easier to get this charge up. Honestly, I kind of see where they're coming from if you're not really used to keeping the charge and getting the charge early, Emma can kind of get run over because she's not amazing. She's just like meh. She's not good unless you have 100 charge. Once you hit like 75 to 100 charge, she becomes like insane. But getting up to there, I feel like 80% of the player base like almost never gets there, and once they're there, it's during like a support ult and they don't get to use it correctly. So that's really, really, really interesting. I don't know if this was needed, and I'm very curious where this is coming from. This has to be, so they also released the win rates, right? I need to see this. Hang on, we're gonna take a quick hero hot list. Is this new, updated, season 5.5? It is. Rogue and Gambit in the game. Okay, we need to go, let's go competitive, PC, all ranks. I want to see Emma Frost. Dude, her win rate is 47. It's actually really bad. That's probably where this is coming from. Let's just look at only tanks. I want to see her win rate with only tanks. Roll, Vanguard. She's the least. That had to be it. That has to be it. That's crazy. That her win rate is so bad. This should really reduce that awkward first 10 seconds or so. Yeah. Wow. That's wild to me that she's the lowest win rate. Does it change as you go up? I feel like once you get to here, it's even worse. Celestial and above, it's worse. Gem, Diamond, Plat, Gold. Okay, Gold, Venom steps out. Silver, wow. She's the worst tank in the game for most ranks. Dude, I never would have called that. That's actually insane. So that's where this buff is coming from. Nobody expected this. Nobody. What? She's lower than Hulk, Cap, Thing. Dude, what? I don't even think she's bad. I think people just don't know how to use her anymore. Okay. I did not see that coming at all. But doing bad is crazy. It is. Guys, we need to get these videos out so people know how to actually use Emma. Like, she's good. So the fact that, yeah. Let me know if you guys have been playing Emma and then you saw how I play Emma or how I like coach Emma and then you changed it and then you just started winning. Please let me know if that's a thing or if I'm just crazy. Because I did not expect this. Okay, Hulk, it's time. It's time. It's time. I'm so excited. Holy. Okay, Hulk. Stronger than ever. Hulk's survivability and threat level get a gamma boost. Reduced hero Hulk incredible leap. Minimum charge time from 0.5 to 0.4 seconds. Maximum charge time from 2 to 1.7. Good. Good change. Very good. I definitely feel like I started doing way better with your tips. Nice. In hero Hulk form, reduce gamma burst cooldown from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. And increase projectile damage from 70 to 75. Okay, so this is got to be his clap, right? Okay, we have Hero Hulk. Gamma Burst. Yep, this is his right click. So instead of an 8-second cooldown, now it's 6-second cooldown. Which is huge because it also reduces the cooldown of his bubble. So this is good. So far, we're good. The first change is actually massive. Like, that extra 0.1 second is going to be so big. It's going to mess up my timings, though, so I'm going to have to relearn the minimum jump time, but still. Go. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Gia? I'm so excited. Okay. In Monster Hulk form, Hulk is now immune to... They did it. They did it. They did it. They broke him. Hulk's done. Dude, Hulk's broken. Hulk's so broken. Oh my gosh. Dude, I can literally like 1v6. This is insane. This is actually bad. I love this change because I'm a Hulk main. But I also hate it because I'm a Hulk main because I know Hulk's just going to be banned. Anybody who is good with Hulk... Because here's the thing. Somebody asked me actually a while ago if like that's what I would do. And I would say no. Because like Hulk's ult... It has such a high skill ceiling. Like you think about like Strange, right? You press Q and a lot of it is in the setup, but then you press Q and then it's over. Right? So like, dude, like I'm not going to get hurt by Emma kicks. I'm not going to get hurt by Invis push. dude, invis push, I'm just not going to get hurt by. Like, it's saying he's not CC immune, but he's close. That's actually important. So maybe that's good. Maybe this won't be immediate ban. Emma can grab you but can't kick you. Yo, what's up, Omen? Dude, this is crazy. This is insane. So Wolf can still grab you. Emma can still grab you, but not kick you. Not too hard. I'm a strange main, by the way. It's like you press Q and then you get the value. What I'm talking about with Hulk ult is you don't press Q and get value. You press Q and then you have to aim a bunch of attacks, move around constantly, and do a bunch of stuff. Like it's difficult. Like it's multiple steps afterwards. And the only reason I bring that up is because people right now think Hulk is terrible and think his ult is terrible. It's not terrible. It actually is a skill issue. Like, if you get good with Hulk and get good with his ults and good with juggling people, you can still do a lot of damage. You can still get kills. Like, you guys probably saw it if you were watching the stream today. I actually got a ton of kills in Hulk ult. So, this change might break Hulk. I'm scared and I'm excited, but I'm pretty sure Hulk's a permaban. Benny can still web you. Yeah, that's true. I did one, but yeah, it was fun. All right, duelist. So that's it. No more tank upgrades. No more tank. Oh, that's interesting. No Groot changes. No Mag changes. No Thor changes. Penny got the team up removed, so that's technically a change. No Thing changes. I'm surprised. Okay, interesting. I think I'm okay with that. All right, let's see. BP, Wakanda Forever. Panthers' offense and defense are slightly up. Increase spear toss damage from 45 to 50. Gain 50% damage reduction during Bast Descent startup animation. Okay, we have to do some math. Is that 5 enough to bring back the kill? Right? So we have, that's his spears, which is right click. So that would be 50, 50, so that's 100, plus the shift, which is 80. So 100, 180, that's 260. So that's still not a it's a one shot now for 250 heroes, but most supports are still 275. Right? So I think that puts BP in the maybe range. I think he did need, his ult is honestly kind of lacking. So tough. I think BP has a chance of being decent. I don't think this is enough to see him go from like DC to like S again, but it's definitely something. So we need to pay attention to BP this season. I think this is a good change. Personally, if it were me, this is like a meh change. It's more on the side of good than it is bad. So this change is fine. I would, if I were fixing BP, I would make it higher damage, but remove the AoE effects and make it very high skill. Also, it would help because you have to like pick one target. I feel like a lot of times with BP, it's like, well, there's 2 supports. I'm just going to throw it anywhere near it and do a 180 anywhere near them, right? Whereas if you remove the AoE, like bring it down, like, oof. Right, Blade. Oh my, ooh, look at these Blade buffs. That's a lot. Daywalker's threat level rises. Choose your weapon wisely. When wielding Hunter's shotgun, Daywalker dash new effect. Okay, we have to bring up Blade. Because, like, it's, yeah. Okay. So, obviously, when you have the shotgun out, okay, your shift. When you have the shotgun out, your shift. Slow enemies by 40%. Increase second hit damage from 20 to 50. Dude, I hate slow effects. I hate that. And that's significant. Holy. When wielding the sword, new effect. Remove slow effect from enemies. Wait, oh, okay. Hang on. Daywalker dash. Hit while wielding the gun. Deal hit reduction to the enemy. Hit while wielding the sword. Inflict slow damage. Oh, so it was already there. They swapped it? slow rate. So the slow rate is up from 35 to 40%. Okay, this is very confusing. Increase second hit damage from 20 to 50. It seems like his dash no does both things in both forms with either his gun or sword. Oh, that's a good change. Okay. And then they buffed it from 35 to 40. It did the duration change? Or 15 per hit, 4 hits in total. This is a second hit. This is a big increase to his damage. Healing damage reduction duration 3.5. It doesn't say slow duration. Slow duration 1. So increase slow duration, increase slow percentage. It's now on both dashes. Got it. Wielding the sword, new effect. Remove slow effect from enemies and apply 8% healing reduction per strike. 3 seconds. Reduce damage from 15 to 8. Okay. Gotcha. Reduce pellets fired per round of Hunter Shotgun from 12 to 11. Damage fall off now starts at 15. At 30 meters, damage drops to 50. Oh. What? Okay, this is probably to just adjust with this. I don't think this is game breaking for Blade. I think Blade probably comes up into the usual one, right? Sword Dash has lost slow but gained more anti-heal. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I feel like Blade is going to be definitely usable now. Not in the garbage can where he was before. So this is good. This is another one that like we have to see how it plays out just because the breakpoint numbers are going to be really important to see if he can actually like do combos now. Instead of just kind of like brawl and feel it out. Daredevil. Here's another big one. The Devil of Hell's Kitchen gets a little less punishing. Okay. Reduce the Devil's Chain high damage range damage from 80 to 75. Okay. Actual damage nerfs. Good. Reduce the Devil's Throw single projectile damage from 32.5 to 30. Total from 65 to 60 on a single target. Reduce Fury gain from Devil's Latch when grappling to a surface from 2 to 1. Okay. This seems like it's slightly off. I think that the thing with Daredevil that's super frustrating is not his damage. It's the combination of his high damage and his survivability. Right? That's the like really frustrating thing that I get from supports. They're like, I don't want to deal with a Daredevil who's constantly on me and like takes forever to peel him off and then he's going to kill me. It's kind of like a Cap, but worse because it's a DPS. So this feels like it's it's only focusing on the damage side, which is going to make Daredevil less fun to play. And how durable Daredevil is? That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. This could be enough. I don't think it's the right direction. I think this is going to make Daredevil still feel awful to play against, but now also feel a little bit worse to play. This is another one where like we have to get in there. See? Iron Fist. Okay, Lin Lee's strikes are slightly faster and harder. Increase Jeet Kune Do's fourth strike damage from 30 to 35. Increase Dragon's defense maximum duration from 1 to 1.2. I don't like this. Don't like it at all. Okay. Jeet Kune Do. Go over to Iron Fist. If this combos... Okay, this is his basic left click. That was also actively murdering you rather than annoying you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Jeet Kune Do. So this is just his left click, basically. So that's fine. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's not horrible. Because this doesn't go with the bonus. Because it's this one. This one does the 3% damage of the enemy's max health per strike, right? This one does not. So this one doesn't get a buff, so that's fine. That's actually kind of nice. Defense maximum duration, so his parry maximum duration Yes, I don't really think Iron Fist needs that much of a buff. You know, a lot of people on Reddit are complaining about this patch, and I'm actually super excited. Yeah, that's Reddit. Yeah, it'd be like that. All right, Namor. So far, there hasn't been a complete miss yet. There's been some like, huh? Oh, we should do this. Let's do Duelist, all ranks, and let's go see our boy Iron Fist. Yeah, like, he has a positive win rate. His pick rate's really low, I guess. I mean, but there's people who pick less. Okay, let's go win rate, and let's go Celestial. I bet you he gets a higher win rate and higher elo. Maybe not. Or he hovers around the same. Or he's about the same in every single one. 50. 50? He's so solid. That's actually crazy. Okay, in, what is it, silver he drops down, and then bronze he probably drops down again. Because, like... Oh. No horrible patches yet. Nothing horrible. That's impressive. Alright. Who's next? Namor. More power in his base form, but his team up is toned down. Okay. I don't know the names. Let's go over to Namor. Namor. Reduced aquatic dominion time in a single charge from 12 seconds to 10. Aquatic dominion. Is that squids? Charges 2, default charging speed, projectile speed. There's spawn damage fall off. Okay. Minion time for a single charge. Reduce a minion time for a single charge from 12 seconds to 10. Aquatic dominion time for a single charge. So is this how long that it's out? It's only out for 12 seconds? Summon the spawn. Monstro spawn maximum duration 8 seconds. So that's not what it is. Duration. This is just how fast it takes to get one back. Cooldown reduce. Okay. Why can't they just say that? I don't know. But I think you're right. Okay, increase default monster spawn rate. Health. So increase the squid health from 100 to 125 and damage from 17 to 18. I'd rather not put stuff in his turrets, and I'd rather put it to him. It's not a horrible change. It does feel horrible. Increased enhanced monster spawn damage from 11 to 12. All of this just went into his squids. I don't like that. I think the squids are the least interesting part of Namor's kit. It's kind of just like you throw them at the right time. I don't know. Personally, I feel like I think this is in the right direction. Finally, like they're addressing the problem with Namor, but it's just not quite right for me. I would rather have the character Namor be better and more equipped versus his squids. So, right direction, just not quite hitting it. Still, nothing crazy bad. Nothing that like completely misses. So that's good. We're grading on the rival scale. This is knocking it out of the park. Strategists. All right. So that's it for the DPS, huh? No changes to Hawkeye. That's notable. No changes to Hela. That's notable. No changes to Moon Knight. That's interesting. Let Namor throw Trident from... Please, no. No changes to Bucky. No changes to Punisher, or Phoenix, or Star-Lord, or Psylocke. I mean, Namor's biggest skill expression is the effect hitting him. Okay, Cloak and Dagger. Ty and Tandy's support is getting a shakeup. Healing and flexibility updated. Reduce Dagger Storm healing from 55 second to 45? What? I did not expect that. That is a... My dog is barking. Oh, my Lanta. All right. Good. Okay. No changes to Thing. I wanted round 2 buffs. I did too. That's true. I think they're nervous about buffing Thing more because his usage and win rate has both risen by surprising levels. Oh, that's something we could check real quick while we're at it. Vanguard, all, Thing. He's got a positive win rate and a decent high pick rate. Check. He probably drops off. Yeah. Yeah, once people learn how to aim. Also, a surprising amount of this was because Emma is not as good. Like, by default. Alright, let's see. So, we're on Cloak and Dagger. Reduce Dagger Storm Healing. Dagger Storm Healing. Not Light Force Dagger. Dagger Storm. Okay, gotcha. So, the bubble. Reduce bubble healing from 55 to 45 per second. New effect. When a spell field is created, allies in range get a one-time healing of 60. Yes! 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 They're addressing the problem of Cloak. Cloak, she has no burst healing. She has no burst healing. Great. So now it has burst healing. That's so good. This is going to make it really hard to dive, but that's okay. Veil of Light Force and Terra Cape adjustments. These two abilities now share charges, capped out at 2, with each taking 12 seconds to recharge. After using either, both abilities enter a 2-second cooldown. Okay, I want to compare what was the cooldown before. Cooldown 12 seconds, and was it both just 12? Cooldown 12. Okay, so this is what we saw this in the devlog. But I think this is actually a really good change as well because it gives Cloak and Dagger some more skill and expression, which she like desperately needed. So now she can choose like, oh, I can just like window. Patch notes live is crazy. Heck yeah, dude, they're crazy patch notes. These are awesome. These are great changes. Great changes to Cloak and Dagger. Namor in the right direction, slightly missed, but we'll go over all of them. This has been good so far. Gambit. The King of Cards takes a hit to his healing and ultimate. I thought they said they were going to do his damage. Reduce big easy impact healing amount per explosion from 25 to 15. Total from 75 to 45. Oh, all of my stuff is now irrelevant. Guys, all the videos we made are now irrelevant. All the bash? No, that's Bayou Bash. Which one is it? Big easy impact. Is that the spin? That's got to be the spin, right? Asian charge. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. I think that's got to be the spin, right? No. Big easy is the twirl. Twirl is nerfed. Bash is the same. Got it. Okay. Is that not on here? I'm not sure, but that makes sense. So the spin, the twirl is significantly lowered. So it used to be 75 per everybody that you went through, which is a lot. Reduce Rage and Royal Flush's healing from 75 a second to 55. That's got to be the ult, right? Rage and Royal Flush, yes, the ult. So the ult heals less per second now. Bridge boost bounces on a single target are now set to a maximum of 2. Bridge boost nerf. No, it's not. Oh, it's under this? Big easy impact. Aha. There it is. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think they meant this to heal as much as it does. because like it's broken. This is going to vastly change how people play Gambit and where they play Gambit. That's a pretty big nerf. This nerf is like decent. I don't think it's gonna matter as much. What's up, Quag? This nerf is huge, and this nerf is Staff Slam is the same, but his twirl is now much weaker on healing. It's the wrong nerf. I don't know about that. I'm not sure if this is the wrong nerf. I'd have to think about it. He definitely needs something. I mean, I would definitely remove the cleanse effect from his ult. And I would also reduce the healing from his ult. For sure. Ult acceleration needs to go now? I don't think so. I think that's actually a good change that has affected it. Maybe lower it a little bit. Yeah, I'd lower the number, but I wouldn't remove it. I'd straight up remove the cleanse effect from the ult, 100%. But I think the ult acceleration has been like positive for the game. I think people are using their abilities more, which is like I get to press more buttons, right? All right. So far another like at least thing. The ult economy even more than it already was. Invisible Woman. So I know nothing. We're glad you're along for the ride, Quack. Probably my mid elo brain showing, but I'm kind of neutral on half of them. What the heck is Deadpool? We don't know. Deadpool is just a character that is designed to obstruct somebody else's screen as much as possible. With you, doesn't need 3 cleanses. All right. Invisible Woman. Sue Storm is a little less unbreakable and her protection a little less potent. Reduces Guardian Shield value from 250 to 200. I don't think this matters at all in the slightest because it charges instantly, but it's something. I don't know. Reduce shield restoration rate after reclaiming from 42 to 34. Okay. Okay, so these two together, that actually does make a difference. Oh, by the way, Cov, I think the obstruction is specifically Duelist Deadpool. Oh, good lord. And the team up, because he teams up with, what, Jeff? Are they all good nerfs so far? They've all been... Some of them have been really good. Some of them have been and others have been, like, in the right direction, but just, like, slightly off. As far as nerfs and buffs go. And they didn't nerf any of the OP DPS. Yeah, we're missing some things. Reduce Guardian Shield healing to Invisible Woman to herself from 50 to 25. Okay, good. No more tank invis. I think this is a pretty good change to invis. I still think the pull cooldown is way too short, but that's, you know, a Hulk main talking, obviously. Oh yeah, dude, oh lord, I didn't even think about VOD reviews with different types of Deadpool. Ay. Ugh. That's gonna be crazy. Okay, good nerf to Invis. Is it enough? Probably. At least she can die now. Tank Invis, no more. Goodbye. See you never, hopefully. I get 12 seconds. 8 is insane. Yeah. But 8-second pull cooldown is kind of insane. Okay, Rocket. Rocket's on a bit of a slowdown. Reduce movement speed during wall crawl from 10 meters to 8 meters. So while he's wall climbing... Right? You missed your chance. What'd you miss your chance for, Quag? Yeah, so wall run. Okay, that's fine. This will make him less annoying to fight against. The Rocket one confused me. I have no idea who asked for that. Let's see. Let's see. Win rate, all characters, strategist, Rocket Raccoon, 54. Second highest win rate in the entire game of all the characters. Celestial, 54. Grandmaster, number 1. Diamond, number 1. Plat, number 2. So, like, half of this... The thing is, people are going to say, like, oh, half of this people are going to say like, oh, well, you got to also look at it with Penny, right? But look at the pick rate, right? Pick rate's very high. Up here, pick rate's like nothing. Whereas Rocket is 15%. So that means if I do my math correctly, roughly 13 to 14% of games, Rocket is in and Penny is not in, and he still has a crazy one, right? So they definitely want to nerf him. Is this enough? I mean, this will definitely make him less annoying. I'm happy. Unless you like completely change that character, I'm not sure. I opened it, got overwhelmed by all the pops and gave up. Fair, relatable. It's a good game though. Come back, come play. Come on, Quag, you gotta play with us. It's fun. Who has the best win rate overall? Let's see. All characters, all roles, competitive, PC. It's of course Penny Parker, and then Magic, and then Ultron. Wow. Overwatch would never. Yeah, right. I'm terrified to open Overwatch. I'm so sad about losing Rocket Network for Penny. I am so glad that shit's gone. Speaking of which, team up abilities. Deep Wrath, Hela, Namor. No more tidal waves of pain. Namor's team up gets nerfed. Increased tidal dirge cooldown from 20 to 30 seconds. Wow, that's big. Reduce undead monster damage from 12 to 10. Reduce berserk state from 7 to 6. Wow, that's a huge nerf. That's insane. That's, dude, what? Nobody's gonna use this anymore. And the buffs were not it for Namor. Like, they were decent, but it's not good enough. Namor just basically got a net nerf, I think. Which he did not need a net nerf. This one needed the net nerf, not this one. But that is a Hela team up, right? Wait, is Namor's the anchor and then Hela gets it, right? Is that how it works? So complicated. Go back to Hela. 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 Hela Tendril. It is. Okay, good. No, Hela's the anchor. What? They said in the definition they wanted to move Namor apart from being a team-up merchant to his base kit, which I respect. But I don't think this patch is going to get him where he needs to be. I agree, but at least it's a start. Let's see. Okay. I'm confused. Is she the team-up anchor? Okay, that's for symbiotes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it is Namor's ability. So Namor just got nerfed. Dude, Namor just got nerfed. What's the... Alright, cool. Get fucked, Namor means, I guess. That's so unfortunate. Okay, Mantis, Groot, Loki. Loki's blessing is less overwhelming. Reduce Defic blessing allied damage boost effect from 25 to 15. Okay, that's probably good. This is not something we see in low elo a lot, but I'm sure in high elo, like, this team up was just broken. If you go to Celestial, go to competitive, like, Mantis, #1 broken. Or like Loki's the next strategist, right? Outside of Rocket. That team up was really good. Very good. All right. This is probably too much, but yeah. I like that Mantis and Loki are like more meta now. I think it's more fun, but that's just me. So I think this is too much. I would have preferred to see a little bit less. Okay, adjusted or removed Ever-Burning Bond, Human Torch and Spider-Man, the Fire Partners. Okay, no more team up. Nobody ever used it because Torch was terrible and Spidey's terrible, but it's gone. Rocket Network, Rocket Raccoon and Penny, gone. See you later. Hope you never come back. This was terrible. Ay. All right, new Mr. Pool's Interdimensional Toy Box. So this is Deadpool and Jeff. So we saw this. Jeff gets the Cuddle Buddy ability through his team up with Deadpool. As the team up anchor, Deadpool gains 50 health when he's a Vanguard, 5% damage when he's a duelist, and 5% healing. Bro, this is going to screw over all future patch notes because Deadpool's Deadpool. Ay. Okay, we saw this in the team up. He gets like a little AoE attack that covers up people's screens. Good lord. All right. Penny Parker and Spider-Man. New Sticky Bomb. I thought this was interesting. Penny gains a health increase of 50. Another button depresses Jeff. Another way to annoy people. And back throw Shine Spike. That's what you mean. Spider-Man unlocks. I like this team up. The way we saw it work, I think it was pretty cool. So you throw it down, or you start the timer, and then you throw it. If you... Did you see that if you miss, you take damage? That was really funny. Wait, it doesn't... I did not see that, huh? But basically, if you let it blow up on yourself, you get one of the web slings back, and if you use it on somebody else, it like does damage or something. I think it's interesting. I don't think it's very good, but it might have a break point, and plus it's like skill expression. You have to like use it twice and time it properly. So I'm curious to see how Spideys are gonna turn this into something. You know, the few ones. All right, the Marvel Rivals universe is ever evolving, and we have plenty more surprises and updates on the horizon. Stay tuned to our official announcements for more. Okay, so overall, I think this was like a B+. This was a pretty good patch notes. Like, this was pretty darn well. They had, finally, it feels like they're narrowing it down to like, oh, this character is a problem in this direction. But they said the problem with it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait, really? If you miss, it does damage? That's hilarious. How much do you think well-balanced team match should influence the game? Oh, I don't know. Made her... ID players are going to find a way to animation cancel and get both effects twice with a new team up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Rivals does have patch notes, bad patch notes. So, like, if we're grading on the Rivals scale, this was an S+. Like, this was out of the park. If we're grading on, like, how it affects the game and what I wanted, this is like a B+. Which is still amazing. Like, Angela, C. Captain America, A. Strange, B+. Emma, scary B. Scary B. Hulk, this is either an S if you're a Hulk man, or this is a absolute F if you're a support. So we'll keep an eye on that. BP, this is like in the right direction. I think it's slightly missed, so I'm going to put it as a C. Blade, I think this is an A for sure. Daredevil, I'm not sure. I'm going to put this as a C because I don't know. I would have reduced Daredevil's survivability and gone at it from that and not his damage, but eh. Fist, don't know if he really needed this. He had a perfect 50% win rate, so this is a miss. This one's a miss. Namor, this one's in the right direction, but it's not enough. It's also just giving it to his squids instead of himself, which I don't like. Fist was awful this season. I don't agree. I think he was fine. Like, look at the win rates. The win rates for Fist for every single rank is like almost exactly at 50%. Every single one. 50%. You can look at, we did this earlier. I think it's fine. I think Fist is fine. 50%. I don't like him being broken, and I don't like him being trash. So I think he's fine where he's at. Don't let the win rate fool you. 50% with a 2% pick rate. Fair. Cloak and Dagger, this was a great change. This was like an S+ change. This was so good. I think alongside this, we probably could have nerfed her ult a little bit. Maybe brought it from like 13 down to like 12 seconds. But like correct direction. Like this was fantastic. Gambit. Gambit is like a B. He definitely needed it. I'm not sure if this is the right direction, but it's close. Invis, this is a great nerf. I think this is at least an A. Rocket, this is like a plus. It's in the right direction, but eh. This is fine, but there wasn't enough compensation. This is okay, but I think it's too much. Again, right direction, but just slightly off. This is gone, whatever. This needed to be gone the second it entered the game. I don't know how we feel about this, so I don't know. Overall, I'd say it's like a B+. Not bad. Very, very good on the rival scale. Very, very good. It does indirectly reduce some of his survivability because it slows down his fury cycling, so he'll slam and throw a little less and generate less shields. With the 2% pick rate, that's kind of true. Only dedicated fist players are playing fists. You'd expect a higher win rate. The magic effect. That's fair. I think it's funny when characters have low picks and high wins. Yeah, so magic, Penny. Like, what is Penny's pick rate up here? Celestial and above. Penny. Pick rate 3.7, 60% win rate. That's your, yeah, the specialists. Kind of insane. What is his pick rate in very high elo? Celeste and above. 4% and 50%. That's not bad. Right? How does that compare, right? Percent. Is that about halfway? Just under halfway. Bro, Mag holding it down with a quarter of the games include an invis and a mag. This is invis after bans, by the way. I don't know how I feel about this. Your Jeff hate needs to end. No. Delete Jeff from the game. I hate that character. Yo! Jeff needs his ult to stop Hulk ult now. He can't just bubble Hulk in his ult. Let's go! I'm excited. This pick rate is insane. Wow. Yeah, overall, that's like a B+ patch notes. Very well done. Very excited. A couple things are like still eh. Yeah, a couple things are eh. I'm excited personally for the Hulk. Dude, this is going to be the season of Hulk and Cap. I think people are sleeping on this Cap change for sure. This is going to be huge. He can do so much more damage now. Because now he can jump, throw shield, shield slam, do a bunch of animation cancels, get some damage, and then end it with a shield throw as well as he's leaving. That's pretty sick. I wanted Gambit's knees broken a little more. I think we all did. The fact that Gambit still has his cleanse effect on his ult as well is just stupid. All right, later's Cal. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. First week of season 5, according to Rivals Meta, Gambit had a 90% pick rate. Jeez. Before he started getting banned, yeah. I don't think he's a permaban anymore. I don't think Gambit's a permaban. Especially now that people are seeing, like, the win rates, right? Yeesh. Yeesh. Dude, a 17% pick rate and a 54% win rate. That's insane. What is it for... Yeah, Rocket Raccoon, 11 and 54. This end of stream, technically I could play like one game or something. That's like all the time I have. That's going to do it for this YouTube video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the patch notes for Season 6 of Marvel Rivals. See if you disagree with me. Again, I'll put it around a B+. I think this is great for the game. I think the devs are finally hearing not just people complaining, but also like the reason why. And hopefully this points us in a really, really positive direction. So I'm super excited for the future of Marvel Rivals. Let me know if you are too. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. God bless. Bye.